beautiful people! Welcome to my next episode. Today, on the contrary to the previous ones, I will talk to you a little bit more, and I would like to share with you the answers to questions that probably you might have had or might have been in your head going around. How is that person traveling so much? Where are they taking money from? How is it possible to study in so many different places abroad? How, where, what for? Today I'm coming to you with the answers to all of these questions, since I've been hearing them quite many times, and I think it is really important to raise awareness about all of the opportunities that are out there. The first one, and probably it's the most obvious one since this channel is about it, it's the Erasmus Mundus. I will say it one more time because I really believe that this is one of the best options for people from all around the world to get the full scholarship from the European Union to come and study for free in Europe. So, Erasmus Mundus is the master's degree that is open for everyone. Never mind if you're coming from South America, North America, if you're coming from Australia, Africa or Asia. The master's degree is open for everyone. And what's more, the European Union pays for everything. It covers all of your tuition fees, it covers your travel expenses, it gives you money for all of the documentation such as translations, visas and all of the travels necessary to cover these expenses. It gives you the monthly allowance for whole duration of the program, which is 24 months, which is quite incredible. So if you are considering starting your master's degree and perhaps you don't have enough finances to do it, since education nowadays is very expensive, then consider doing the Erasmus Mundus. And continuing in the topic of doing your master's degree, there is another scholarship that covers basically all of your expenses, your accommodation, your tuition fees, some pocket money, if you want to pursue your master's degree in the UK, and that is the CHEVENING scholarship. There is, however, only one condition to get the scholarship, and that is the fact that after completing your studies, you are required to come back to your home country for at least 2 years. So it's a little pact that you are signing, a little contract. However, if you are thinking of pursuing your master's degree in my opinion, one of the best educational systems, which is in the UK, then definitely consider that option. The scholarship is eligible, is for people from developing countries, so it's important to check if your country actually is on the list. However, it's definitely worth checking it. So again, if you are thinking of doing your masters, if you are thinking of going to the UK to do it, then the CHEVENING scholarship is definitely one of the options to have a look at. And I will give a link in the description of this video to the main website where you can find more information on the topic. And now, I don't want to talk here about all of the scholarships that you can find when you Google the best scholarships in the world. So just mention two of them. One of them is actually Rhodes Trust, which is the scholarship that covers your tuition fees and your studies at Oxford University. So that is also something worth looking at. This is probably one of the most competitive scholarships that exist. However, as the main website says, it's the life-changing opportunity. So that is one of them. And another one is the Fulbright scholarship, and that is the scholarship between the US and other partner countries. So you might also have a look on the website if you are willing to pursue the further studies or your studies in the US. And that scholarship also covers basically all of your expenses. I think it covers your flights, your tuition fees, it gives you the monthly allowance for living and the stipend, so you don't have to be worried about anything. I think even the health insurance is included. So if you type in Google the best scholarships to study, you will definitely get these options there. So here I would just like to say one thing, because I think it's not anything new for anyone to Google the scholarships, to try to look for the options out there, because we are curious, we want to know what's available for us and what can we do. So we often find these things online. However, there's this inside voice that tells us that there's probably no point of applying anyway, because, well, there's definitely someone better who will get the scholarship and there's no point of wasting your time. But here I would like to say that this is a very deceiving mindset, because everyone who is applying is probably struggling with the same doubts. It's not that people don't fear that they are not gonna get the scholarship. It's not that everyone who is applying and who is getting the scholarship is so confident that they will get it. No, it's not the case. People apply and people are not sure. Sometimes it's a matter of luck, sometimes it's for sure the matter of your hard work and all of the achievements that you've made so far. And the most important thing is to prove it when you're applying for any sort of scholarship, or even before, when you're struggling and when you're not sure if to apply, then, well, the only way to see if you can actually make it is to apply. And I believe that all of the scholarships are for anyone. So if you feel that this is something that you really want to do, then find the way to prove your motivation. In most of the scholarships there is the motivational letter that you need to write. Put all of your desires, all of your words into it. Of course, to the certain scholarships there are some limits, as age, as a country of residence, etc, etc. However, if you fulfill all of these criteria and the only reason stopping you is your fear, then, well, I've had it as well with applying for the ERASMUS MUNDUS. The only way to actually see if you are able to make it is to apply. So yeah, just apply. On the same topic with going for your studies, I would definitely suggest you looking for the governmental scholarships. And there's, for example, the Government of Ireland scholarship that also gives you, I think it's £10,000 for you to go and study for 1 year in Ireland. So if you are planning on doing your studies, in pursuing your education, your further studies, then definitely have a look on what certain government is going to offer you, if they are going to offer you anything. The same case is, for example, with the Scandinavian countries. I don't know about all of them, but I think that the Danish government is giving a certain amount of money for people who are studying and working at the same time. So that is another option to consider, because the universities in the northern countries in Scandinavia, which is Norway, Sweden and Denmark, are for free. So if you really want to study and you're looking for the university where you can do it for free, then consider these 3 countries. I know that the life in those countries is extremely expensive and it's not that easy. However, if you are actually looking into the Danish rules and regulations towards the people who are pursuing their degrees over there, then the government actually gives some good financial help for the students who are studying and working at the same time. And recently I even met one person who is doing an ERASMUS MUNDUS in Denmark, and all of her group mates, they are actually working. So finding a work, well, part-time job, I'm not talking about any professional career, but a part-time job is definitely manageable if you want to support yourself. So with a little bit of effort and determination, you can definitely do it. Something to think about. There is another thing that I'm actually very excited about sharing with you, and that is something that I was applying for. In the end, well, I almost succeeded. There was a tiny administrational issues that didn't work, but well, that is the CONFUCIUS scholarship, and that is the scholarship for a semester or the whole year studies in China. Yes, so if you're willing to study Chinese, to go to China to explore their culture, their tradition, their mindset, then the CONFUCIUS scholarship is something to think about as well. To apply for it, you need to have a certain level of Chinese, so that is not for everyone. However, that is also an option if perhaps you are doing Chinese, you're studying Chinese, you're really passionate about it, and you're willing and you dream about going and practicing it in real life. So the CONFUCIUS scholarship is something to have a look at. There is another governmental scholarship offered by the Chinese government for the students, and I think this is for the whole duration of study, so it can be either your bachelor's or your master's. I'm not certain about the requirements for that scholarship, however I know that there are two of them. So you can definitely have a look if you're interested of going to China and exploring the life on another side. So now we are moving to the most exciting and probably the best part, which is the platform, and that platform is called Eurodesk. This is your go-to place if you are interested in finding different opportunities, and never mind if they are relating to your work, to your studies, to doing some internship, to doing some exchange, anything it is, then you go to Eurodesk. Eurodesk is a platform that contains all of them in a super organized way. You get the requirements, you get what you actually need to do, you get the deadlines, and everything is collected in one place. So there is one main website that is international and that is for everyone. However, there is another Polish version, and that is for Polish citizens, so I'm gonna talk about it as well, since it applies for me as well, and if anyone from Poland is watching, then you might definitely have a look. So now we're gonna move onto the website. Okay, so here we are on the website of Eurodesk, and as I mentioned, there are two of them. The first one is Eurodesk EU, and that is the more general one for anyone, and here we have Eurodesk.pl, and that is for the Polish citizens. Everything is in Polish. So let's start with exploring the Eurodesk, the more general version. So basically, when you type this eurodesk.eu, then you will be directed to this website, and as you can see, there is a lot of things, but what interests us is this part. So basically, Eurodesk Opportunity Finder. Here you can find it also here, Eurodesk Opportunity Finder. Let's go and let's see what's here. Okay, so basically here at the top we have different tabs, and this is learning, volunteering, internships, etc. So let's say that we are interested in learning. Here we can see all of the scholarships, grants, opportunities that are eligible, that are open, for which the intake is open. And here in this corner there is the deadline. So here on the left we have the filter. We can actually reduce our search, decide on the topic of what we are interested in. We can decide on eligible countries. So as you can see, this is eligible for everyone as well. There is most of the countries included in the list. You can choose the destination country where you would like to go. And maybe what is important for us right now is to just filter the status. So if we choose the active opportunities, then it will be a little bit more applicable for us. So, for example, we have the ECB Women in Economics Scholarships. So we can see here from this short description that there is 15 grants of 10,000 euro to women studying economics, statistics, engineering, or let's see, computing for 2023-24 academic year. So when we click on the option, we can actually see everything that is important for us to know. There is the deadline for applying. We can also see how many days are left. We can add it to our calendar. There are eligible countries. Here there is the list. We see who can apply. We see how to apply. And we see the benefits. By the end of this document, here there is the read more information. So basically, if we go here, that will direct us to the main website of this scholarship, and that basically works with all of the opportunities. So here there is more information. We can move to internships, for example, and see what's here. Here we have different career-focused internships, Schumann trainships. These are the trainships at the European Parliament, and there is actually quite a lot of them. Here I didn't set the filter, so we can see that some of them, they are not ongoing anymore. And here we can see that, well, it's upcoming and that they will inform us about the ongoing process as soon as the main organizer will announce the intake. So that's it. Yes, and there is this opportunity that I was looking for, so we can see it in learning, and that is Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs. That is, I think, a very great opportunity for anyone. It's designed for entrepreneurs, but I think it's actually an exciting opportunity for anyone who ever thought about starting their own business. And well, here we can see that to participate you need to be firmly planning to start a business or have less than 3 years of total entrepreneurial experience. And this is the first requirement that, well, firstly might discourage you from applying. But I want to say that, well, this is not the case, that you are still able to write your business plan. And this is what I did. I wrote my business plan, and well, I need to admit that this was something that I was actually thinking about. So I wrote my business plan, I connected to the sending organization, and together we went through the whole process of application. And this is how I actually made to apply for, well, to apply. This is how I actually made to go and work in the language school in Czech Republic, where I was in the end working as a manager. So the opportunities are here, and you never know where they will actually take you. So Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs, it's the opportunity for you to do the internship, to learn from entrepreneurs in the business that is related to your field of interest. If you think of starting your own business, or if there is something that you're particularly interested in, then this thing is for you. You might go to the country of your dreams. It can, mostly these are European countries, however there is Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs that is taking place in 4 destinations that are actually far away. I think this is Canada, I think this is Taiwan, I think this is Israel, and one more which I don't remember. But you might learn from people who opened their own businesses. You can talk to them and you can ask step by step how they manage to open their business, how they are doing, what they are doing, learn how to open your business or how not to do it. So in any case, the experience might be very enriching. And with this program, you are receiving a monthly stipend. It's almost like a salary, however, it's not too high. You can participate in this program from 1 to 3 months. However, I've heard of the cases that actually you can stay until 6. So yes, here we can see that this is Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs Global. And here, it's based in the USA, New York, Israel, Singapore. Well, yes, so these are the places. And you can find out more on this website here. Let's have a look at some volunteering options as well. And that will be the last thing. And here we can see that there's some volunteering at UN. There is some volunteering with Greenpeace, WWF, Young Adult Volunteer Program, and many things that even I didn't know about. So if there is something that you're thinking of doing, if there is some volunteering that you're planning to do, if there is some internship that you're planning to undertake, if there is some studies that you're looking for, find this website, go to this website and start looking for it. The opportunities are here. About the volunteering thing, I'll just say that there are 2 programs that I used, and this is the European Solidarity Corps. I hope it will appear. Yes, it's just here. So I participated in 2 of them. One was short term and that was in Croatia. I did it actually twice, and one long term in Cyprus. So here again we can see eligible countries, we can see all of the information that we need to know. So if you are planning on taking a gap year, a sabbatic year, then well, have a look, maybe you will find something for yourself. And now let's move to the option for the Polish participants, and that is here. Więc tutaj może zacznę mówić po polsku, jeżeli ogląda nas ktoś z Polski. Chciałabym pokazać Wam, jakie możliwości istnieją dla Polaków, jak można je znaleźć i jak zaaplikować. Także bardzo podobnie jak na stronie międzynarodowej, musimy znaleźć nasz search. Naprawdę jest tego bardzo dużo, można spędzić na tej stronie zdecydowanie bardzo dużo czasu. Mamy różne wolontariaty, Eurojuvenalia, staż w Parlamencie Europejskim, ale jeśli szukamy podobnej rzeczy, którą pokazywałam wcześniej, gdzie można znaleźć wszystkie możliwości, zobaczmy tutaj w grantach. I tak jak tutaj widzimy, mamy przeróżne granty, staże, stypendia, workcampy i Europejski Korpus Solidarności i przeróżne możliwości, Erasmusy, wszystko jest tutaj. Więc dla przykładu po prostu wejdźmy w jeden program i zobaczmy na przykład Seed Wolontariat na Islandii. Czyli klikamy, widzimy tutaj cel projektu. Dobrze, czyli tak jak tutaj wspomniałam, wchodzimy w granty i tutaj szukamy różnych opcji. Mamy tematykę, czyli coś, czym główny temat, którym jesteśmy zainteresowani najbardziej, i grupa docelowa, czyli dla kogo dany program jest. I powiedzmy, że jesteśmy młodzieżą, tak? Czyli jeśli przefiltrujemy to wszystko, to pokażą nam się opcje tylko dla młodzieży. Sama jestem pod wrażeniem tego, ile opcji tak naprawdę istnieje, co można tutaj znaleźć, ale tak jak mówię, opcje są tutaj. Okay, so that is everything that I wanted to show you about Eurodesk. Once again, eurodesk.eu, eurodesk.pl, and you can find all of the options for different exchanges, opportunities, and volunteering. So good luck with your search. So as you saw, the options are there. I know it's very confusing and it's very difficult at the beginning to start. People very often struggle with starting. I struggle with starting, but now I'm giving you the tools. I'm giving you the places where you can go and where you can find different options for doing many different things. Never mind if these are the studies, if this is the work, if this is the volunteering, if this is the internship. These are the places that I'm using, that I'm going to if I want to find anything. And I really think and I really believe that it might be of a great help if you want to explore a little bit more, if you want to try something else. The options are there. And I will repeat it one more time, never think that you are not enough. You are enough, and these scholarships, these programs and these opportunities are made for people exactly like you, like me, like all of us. So don't think too much about these negative thoughts that are in your head. Try to ignore them. Start applying. Find an interesting opportunity, get excited about it, find the right motivation and the right words to put these motivations in, and apply. And I really wish you good luck. If you have any questions, if you want to know about some of my previous experiences, then definitely please contact me. And well, again, I keep fingers crossed for you applying and getting these funds, getting these scholarships and getting these opportunities. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for staying here with me this week. I hope that was helpful, I hope that you learned something new, and I will see you here next week. Bye!